The same man who said, I watched the show Catfish, I know the signs.
And you
would
know the
literally
show
be the
and you
creme de la
still get
creme on
catfished?
Catfish had he auditioned for that show.
Right here, I was letting her.
All right, so let me look at this. Thinking of you, my love. You look like a teddy bear with facial hair, so adorable. Oh, thank you, babe. Love you so much. So we'll have each other in person. In a couple of weeks, I'll be able to hold you. Hold me and do a lot more. How do you feel comfortable catfishing another grown man and saying all this big wild stuff? You know what I'm saying? How do you sit there and feel okay with yourself looking in the mirror? Then I'm just assuming he probably has sent you a couple of slongs in your DMs, bro. He sat there, he probably sent you some anchor arms in your DMs and everything, bro. Come on, bro.
What is your cause? Please enlighten our audience. What do you want?
Alright, y'all. I'm back with another banger for y'all young boys today, man. And hey, man, I'm back with another special reaction video for y'all young boys today, man. So, alright, y'all. Today, we're going to be reacting to the most hopeless 33-year-old virgin, the single life. Not gonna lie, y'all. Me, personally, I have no problems, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with you if you are celibate by choice. If you want to abstain from the deed and stirring grits and mashing potatoes until like you are married because your spiritual and personal beliefs, there's no problem with that, bro. I believe everyone should sit there and walk their own path in life, bro. And if you want to choose, or if you choose to do that and you want to do that, bro, there's nothing wrong with that at all whatsoever. However, y'all, if you have been sitting there constantly trying to sit there and get some buns for all your life, bro, and you just somehow just cannot get it, bro, then you might be a little cooked, bro. We might have to sit there and start asking questions or something like that. So there's a difference between wanting to get it and not being able to get it, or wanting to get it but waiting for spiritual or personal reasons. And I hope that he's sitting there and doing it for spiritual or personal reasons. If not, he might be a little cooked. Alright, y'all, before we get into the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if y'all new, y'all. And let's get into the video, man.
Who's your dream woman?
Hillary Clinton.
Hillary
I
Clinton?
like how strong she is. She has a nice, wholesome look to her.
What?
I like that. And she's a Scorpio, so she's probably a freak in the streets.
What?
Yeah, no, that's
Out of all people you could have picked, out of all the Ruby Roses, Ice Spices, Lottos, any other woman you could have picked in the world, bro. And I don't think you should sit there and idolize those women because you don't know them and things of that nature, bro. But I can understand that over Hillary Clinton. Isn't she like 60 or 70 or something like that? You picked a grandma out of all people in the day? You could have even picked, what's her name? Marilyn Monroe or something like that. You could have picked her. Any other woman in the world. Megan Fox. There's so many other people you could have picked. You pick Hillary Clinton. Boy, you off to a terrible start already, my brother. A terrible, terrible start.
mad weird answer. Like Eddie said, back in the day, Hillary? Okay. Still kind of weird that it crossed your mind, but I could buy it. But today, Hillary? Out of 4 billion other women? And you know her zodiac sign? Nah. Send this man first class tickets straight to church. That's wild talk, demonic thoughts. You need to repent for your sins, brother.
My boy sitting there has a grandma fetish, bro. A grandma fetish. That's insane.
My name is Tyree. I'm new here. I just got out of a relationship, but after the breakup, I was just like, dang, I don't know what to do next.
What?
Yeah, it's a fresh start. Feel like a new person already.
Yeah, saying you just got out of a relationship and going through a breakup is crazy to say, considering what we know about Tyree. What relationship, brother? You got scammed in 4K. Like, if you happen to miss Tyree on Before the 90 Day, there's a legitimate reason I didn't do a video on him. I mean, like, the whole plot was spoiled darn near episode 1 when we found out for the past 4 years he been playing Snapchat with a grown man who he thought was his girlfriend Carmela.
My girlfriend's name is Carmela, and she's
You got catfished?
27 years old, and she lives in Barbados. Goddess. Like, she has all that, you know.
What?
So another thing too, if you got catfished, right, by this black woman right here, you thought that was who you was talking to and stuff like that, which I don't understand in 2023 for any time after 2015. I don't know how you get catfished, but how do you sit there and go from that to wanting Hillary Clinton? I'm still a little confused on that, bro. I think he was trolling. He had to obviously be trolling, but to each his own, I guess. But yeah, I don't get that, bro.
No, the booty.
What?
A few moments later.
Carmela has not been honest with you about who she is.
Like, about what?
So the person you've been messaging with, is a man.
Dang, bro, I know your heart hit your
Now,
butt.
this
when you
ain't
hear
even
that.
the worst of it, right? Like, this is how messy TLC is. Like, they saw this coming a mile away like me and you. They looked at the man, read his story, Birdman hand rubs. Birdman hand rubs. Mind you, they solved this Scooby-Doo mystery episode 1. Dropped the bomb like Hiroshima and had a whole therapy session with Tyree because the boy went into panic mode. And the whole time, producer man was sitting there like he was watching Try Not to Laugh videos on YouTube.
I felt something, so I was like in love. Because the way we chatted, it was like, it was pretty deep. Like, I should have seen it. It was like only Snapchat. So, like, I
I
watched.
mean, yeah, I agree. You should have seen it. Like in an age of technology, I still don't understand how you get catfished that long. Like, you're a grown 33-year-old man and you was getting catfished for like 4 years or something like that, bro. Like, you didn't ask for no FaceTime, no Skype, no Microsoft Teams, anything. There's anything you could have did to sit there and get a live Instagram, like freaking FaceTime call or something like that. So many outlets for you to sit there and see this woman like face to face, bro. Like, or at least like over the screen and actually see that she's a real person. Like, but you didn't think of that once, or you probably did think about it, but you was too scared of the realization or the fact of the situation. You was too scared to sit there and confront your fears, brother. You should have sat there, manned up, bro, and like FaceTime and say, hey, we ain't talking no more unless we FaceTime. Because 4.5 years, bro, is a crazy amount of time to sit there and not see somebody, bro. And if you know she ducking and dodging every single time you asked him to FaceTime or see her face, you knew it was a catfish, bro. You just didn't want to sit there and see that she was a catfish. That's your fault, bro.
Show catfish. Like, I know, like, usually what to look for when you see a fake profile. I didn't think someone was like trying to play me because I wasn't sending
Obviously
like,
not.
you know, thousands of dollars or anything like that. It was just like,
Then you sent thousands of dollars without seeing her face? Like, you're insane. You're insane. You're a little cooked, brother.
You'd be surprised, Tyree. I mean, I've seen people do a lot more for a lot less, but I digress. So we found the kicker, right? Like, the man was sending money, allegedly 50 to 100 USD a month.
I send between $50 to $100 a month. You know, she doesn't really question the amount I give her, but is always asking for more.
Basically thought he was dating somebody for 4 whole years, but really he was just subscribed to premium Snapchat. And like, I can't even sit here and feel bad that he got tricked, you know? Like, the same man who said, I watched the show Catfish, I know the signs.
And you
would
know the
literally be
show
creme
and you
de la
still get
creme on
catfished?
Catfish had he auditioned for that show.
Right here, I was letting her.
All right, so let me look at this. Thinking of you, my love. You look like a teddy bear with facial hair. So adorable. Oh, thank you, babe. Love you so much. So we'll have each other in person. In a couple of weeks, I'll be able to hold you. Hold me and do a lot more. What? So another thing. To comfort like the person that's catfishing or something like that. How do you feel comfortable catfishing another grown man and saying all this big wild stuff? You know what I'm saying? How do you sit there and feel okay with yourself looking in the mirror, you texting another grown man all this stuff? Unless you're part of like, you know, the other side of the spectrum, which is fine. I understand that. Well, no, it's not fine because you're still pretending to be a woman and taking this man from his money. But if you, let's assume you're a heterosexual guy. How do you sit there and feel comfortable talking like this to another grown man? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird, bro. That's very, very weird, bro. Then I'm just assuming he probably has sent you a couple of slongs in your DMs, bro. He sat there, he probably sent you some anchor arms in your DMs and everything, bro. Come on, bro. So you sitting there talking back and forth intimately with this dude, bro, and probably getting dropped balls in your phone. Every single time you open your Snapchat, you might get a little picture of this dude full on in his birthday suit, and you have no problem still continuing to do this? You're insane. Like, you know, it's not worth it. Seeing another man's like meat every single day, bro, it's just not worth the money or the bag for me. I'm not that big of a bag chaser, but I digress.
I know that I'm thinking of her.
Is it ever over video or
Unfortunately not.
What?
do you ever ask her to video chat you?
No. I
What?
did once, but she didn't say anything, so I didn't really, you know, I took it as a no.
Yeah, that's a bigger red flag than you wearing that shirt, buddy. I mean, 4 years? 16 full
4
seasons?
years.
Like, it's already bad enough y'all haven't met. But not one single Uno time on video call, FaceTime, hey, throw up 3 fingers, put a fork to your eyebrows so I know you're real.
Right.
Because, you know, you do know what to look out for. I mean, you did watch the show Catfish.
He was lying.
Now, mind you, up until now, I'm all Team Tyree. You know, I reckon I could be the club leader. You know, like, chalk this up to lack of experience, innocence, insecurities, you know, doo-doo happens. Up until everything started unfolding, and I realized, yo, this isn't accidental. Like, he wanted this to happen.
You know, I told her you lied to me, you tricked me. And I put, babe, how could you? They told me that you were a man. It's weird, but I still kind of feel like maybe. No matter how messed up the situation.
Boy, he's caught in a genjutsu, bro. He's caught in a genjutsu and he can't get out, bro. Someone save this brother, please.
is, I'm not ready to walk away from Carmela yet.
What?
I do think that it could be a big misunderstanding. Maybe, you know, what the producer was told wasn't true.
Boy,
Yeah,
you're
so the
caught.
producers caught wind of this, right? Guess they weren't too happy because they came back to clap back twice.
Proof's in the pudding, you know, evidence.
Like they had literal voice recording of a full-grown man admitting guilt.
All right.
God damn.
And messages from quote-unquote Carmela saying, yeah, I'm not the woman in the photo, and yeah, I've been scamming this dummy for 5 years.
I'm like even
That
more
is
confused
crazy.
now because it's like it's saying two things. Like I can't be with him, but then at the same time I love him. So it's just like I don't know.
And I kid you not, the man's response, you had to hear it to believe it.
What if like Carmela was like in prison or something?
What?
I'm trying to stay hopeful.
Yeah, that boy's cooked. He's cooked, bro. That boy is cooked, bro. There's no way he's sitting there thinking, oh, what if she sit there and like got in prison or that? Like, no, you're cooked. If you're coping that hard, bro, you're cooked. Get out the Tsukuyomi, bro. Open your third eye. Like, someone slap this dude and sit there and say, hey, wake up, bro. Like, he needs to get out this genjutsu because there's no way you're coming up with these cope excuses for that, bro.
But I'm more confused than ever. None of this lines up with, you know, the Carmela I fell in love with. This wasn't her. Maybe the person behind the text and this woman in the photos are two different people.
Yeah, no kidding, Sherlock. That's what they were trying to tell you. Episode
Right.
1. Like, tell me why you took 8 episodes for this man to realize what 2 plus 2 is. Like, I'm dumbfounded right now. On one of her spicier photos that he has, mind you, it literally has her whole IG handle on there.
What?
Like, are we sure this man ain't legally blind?
Barely.
Bro, like, and that's another thing. You never got no social media or like deep dove and none of this stuff, bro. Because there's apps or like websites you can go on to sit there and actually look up where a photo was originally taken and originated from. So if you really wanted to find the truth, you could have. You just didn't want to because you already knew that you was cooked. You didn't want to sit there and you didn't want to get out the Tsukuyomi. You chose to be in it. You know what I'm saying? So that's your fault, man.
Like, for 8 episodes, this man was just generating make-believe stories like ChatGPT, just out of thin air. Thin air.
No, let me explain though. So maybe
Who this right
this
here?
is what happened. She
That's
got
not her?
released. And then now she's like
The real her?
with her husband or something.
Stop it.
I guess not.
Get some help.
All that to say, this is who we're dealing with today, so yeah, let's see what's new with Tyree.
My name is Tyree. I'm 33 years old and I live in Modesto, California. My family would describe me as Tyree the teddy bear because they say I look like a teddy bear with a beard. I'm 33 and I'm still a virgin. Technically, I haven't really had like a real kiss neither.
Dang, boy.
You know, it's always been, a dream of mine to have, that kiss that.
And you wanna know something? No Diddy, no diddling, nothing like that, bro. He's not even like an ugly guy for real, bro. Like, to be honest, bro, he's not an ugly guy. Like, he's not. I've seen ugly, like, people, you know what I'm saying? I've seen people that are, like, just truly cooked, like, all around, personality and face-wise. But he's not that, bro. I feel like if he lost some, he sat there, hit the gym, got some little gains on him, take some little creatine, sit there and actually get in a social setting and, like, develop skills to talking to women, bro, he'd be fine, bro. To be honest, I just feel like maybe he was sheltered and didn't have enough social experience to sit there and actually get a real woman yet. And I feel like if he actually got someone to sit there and guide him and how to talk to women and stuff like that, he'd be fine.
Turns frogs into princesses or, that unfreeze your sisters and stuff like that.
Did this man say unfreeze your sister and stuff like that?
Unfreeze your sisters and stuff like that.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Turns frogs into princesses.
What?
Frogs the prince? Look, I didn't want to say it, but I feel like the
just
unfortunate
romantic,
situation
bro.
of losing a father at the early age of 4 has really stunted his growth in having that masculine figure, energy, and wisdom, right? Which a lot of people seem to underappreciate. So you got dudes out here living and looking for love like it's a magical Disney movie. Like, bro, a lot of people out here are savages.
But there's nothing wrong for, like, wanting to have love or nothing like that. There's nothing wrong at all for wanting love. I don't think he's wrong for wanting that fairy tale type love or nothing like that. He just wants someone to sit there and share his life with. And I think that's a problem with, like, people nowadays. So they're scared to admit that they want to be loved. They gotta seem like they have to be hard and stuff like that. You can't be naive when it comes to dating and stuff like that. You gotta acknowledge there's a lot of savages. Like, good gosh, like, I'm just looking at this clip right here. Like, she was a savage, and she obviously already showed that she didn't like homie right here. But there's nothing wrong with actually wanting to love and admitting that. You just gotta know how to navigate between the bad people and the good people.
Come closer.
This close?
You snotted on me.
Okay.
Are you okay?
This is absolutely brutal. I don't know what he's done to deserve this, but this is like a divine punishment here.
Like, if you ain't that dude, you don't exist, and they don't even think twice about it. What I will say is, good on Tyree for just getting out of his comfort zone, hitting the gym, you know, finding a community, and just putting himself out there. I mean, props to you. I mean, that takes courage and a first step to maturity.
The real thing is what you do when the bell rings, right? Is you getting up and you gonna keep fighting as long as you got that in you. Your best days is in front of you. They're not behind you.
That was oddly kind of corny, buddy. Like, you know, Mans was waiting for this moment.
Your best days is in front of you. They're not behind you.
Barely.
But essentially, he made my point, right? Like, had Tyree had somebody like this that he could look up to, you know, guiding his life and showing him the ropes and downfalls of being a man, he wouldn't even beat Tyree. I mean, he beat Tyree by day, Tyrone by night, you know, going crazy. Like, all these soccer moms at the gym here would be free real estate. Like, we would need a SWAT team to stop this man from rearranging half the population.
And I agree with that, bro. If he actually just had like a good male figure in his life to sit there and show him how to be a certain man, heck, not even, you don't even gotta be like an adult figure. You could just be like someone like your friends or something. If you actually had like real male friends that actually care about you as a person, they will be the ones sitting there taking you out, being your wingman, showing you this, that, third, picking you up when you're down. Like, he just needs some, like, you know, good male community around him, bro, and he'll be straight, bro. I feel like he'd be straight. He's not, I've seen people a lot more cooked than him, man. He's not all the way cooked, bro. I feel like there's still hope for him, bro. He just need real dudes in his life.
Guts. But unfortunately, that's not the case, and instead he's acting out like this.
I've decided the best way to move forward is to meet someone in person.
She's pretty. Yeah, she's pretty. She's nice. She's funny. So what you about to do? There's a lot of people around. So just go for it. Okay. Oh man. Oh, what's up? How you doing, Tiffany? All right. How you
She
doing?
hugging him though.
Wow, food looks good.
Okay, I don't know, I ain't gonna lie. It seemed like she hugged him already. That's a good sign. I mean, I don't personally sit there as soon as I meet a girl like, oh, give me a hug, because I always feel like that's a bad sign like that. But she seemed like she was really receptive to that.
What? I'm gonna steal a fry. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. Oh my God, help me.
Like, I don't even know
he's
what to call that.
melting
The
down.
oblivious French fry, Riz? Oh, Tiffany. Didn't even see you there in this 200 square foot restaurant. Cold ass food look good though. Let me steal the stale ass fry. Take it off your hands. You know.
The flavors are melting on my tongue.
So he ends up not really making a move, right? Because he has like his own philosophy on that.
In my mind, I think she should definitely make the first move because she liked me first.
Bro, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, bro. Like, even as an attractive guy, like, even attractively, like, you ain't gonna really get approached by a woman like that, bro. Like if there's other people telling you that online, oh, I get approached all the time, most likely they're capping. Like, women in general, they don't have Riz, and they're scared. They're more scared than us to sit there and approach. Like, you think males are scared to get approached. Imagine being a woman and, like, approaching a dude and getting rejected and stuff like that. Like, so they really standing in their archetype to sit there and approach dudes. That's why Bumble, the dating app, is not really, like, taking off or something like that. Because it's just not in their, like, thing to sit there and go and approach dudes. So, like, as an attractive guy, it's hard enough to get women to sit there and just approach you. I mean, there are women that will approach, but it's not common. So imagine that being on, like, the high end of the spectrum and expecting women to approach you. Like, come on, bro. Like, but that comes with just time, experience, and just learning that, hey, this is how women act and this is how men act. And he don't have the experience, bro. So I'm not gonna get on him, bro. Like, come on, chill on my dog, man.
Like, this is the type of stuff you would tell your boys in a Call of Duty lobby at 12.
because she liked me first.
But I digress. So now she's having to, like, physically approach him. And you would think by now, you know, the ice is broken, the convo should be less awkward, you know. No. It's actually worse.
The good you made it all the way out here.
I just don't make it for you, babe. You know, I don't make it for you.
And she flirting back. She seemed like she messing with my dog.
Wait.
Oh my god.
You want to hang out sometime?
Yeah.
All right. Like a date or a date?
A date.
Or just like a hangout?
A date.
Fast forward to
She
the
sound
date.
like she
Mind you,
messing
this
with
is
him,
his
though.
first date ever. And I don't know if he engulfed like 10 Disney movies in between or rom-coms or something, because the man just started talking crazy.
You know, when you kiss.
I want to know one more thing. It's also I give him this. It's also not his fault because his man sent him into a Shark Tank. Like the dude that sat there and told him to approach that group of women, he's wrong because you don't. It's really hard. It's hard enough to approach a woman by herself and you don't really know the stuff like that. It's extremely difficult. It's an impossible mission to sit there and approach a woman with her friends. Like dudes get cooked all the time for doing that, bro. Because it's always like her friends that sit in there and make it even worse because women will sit there and get influenced by their friends' opinions and stuff like that. Like, it's hard enough approaching one woman by herself, but with her and her friends, and they're chiming in and their opinions and their hard looks, and you looking like you're getting stage fright. You're like, it feels like you're on a stage in front of a group of people, bro. So like, his man's is just wrong in general for sending out him by himself, bro. Especially when he's like a level 1 recruit, bro. That's messed up, bro.
People like close their eyes. You know, she has like a booger in her nose or something.
What?
What if I keep my eyes open?
What?
But would like her to come out, you know, with like everyone turning their head, staring at her, you know, all the attention.
So he gets to the restaurant looking fresh, smelling fresh, fresh flowers. Probably got seated freshly, you know, and sent her that fresh text at like 5:56. Well, bam, it's 7:20, and
Dang.
things ain't looking too fresh.
Perfect. All right. Okay, thank you.
Has she still not texted you back?
Yeah, nothing back from her. I'm sitting here in the restaurant waiting for Tiffany to show up for our first date, and she still hasn't arrived yet.
Please leave your message
Dang, is she not
So it's been an
responding
hour
to
now
him,
that I've
bro?
been waiting. So I guess I got stood up. It's kind of like
Ain't your
damn,
fault,
like,
bro.
is it me?
Yeah, jokes aside, that's really terrible, honestly.
really sad,
But
bro.
The crazy thing was, she actually seemed like she was.
Now, side note, I love that hoodie, bro. You need to send me that hoodie right now, bro. I need a link to sit there and get this joint. A Gojo hoodie, bro. I need that, bro.
Into him.
I really liked him. I like big guys because they just warm and teddy and just know how to just treat a woman. Yes, so when it's cold, I could just.
The biggest mistake that I would say he made was sending that check-in text, which seemed like the first text ever to her as he's on the way there. Now, I don't know if he snapped her, DM'd her, or called her beforehand. Had he sent that in the morning, it might have done him some justice, but I don't know. Now, I won't lie, as I'm making this video, I'm rewatching a lot of season 1 time.
I don't know. With that, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he was wrong for that. I just think that maybe, I don't know. I don't know what was up with her. I don't blame him for what just went down right there. Because it seemed like Shorty was feeling him. It seemed like Shorty was vibing with him and things of that nature. Like, even though he was cringy and weird and stuff like that. But she seemed like she was interested. I mean, even the best of people get stood up. They get stood up, bro. I think it's more of her character flaw to sit there and like not give him no real scoop or real tea or sitting there saying, oh yeah, I just not feeling you like that. She should have just sat there and texted this man and said, I ain't gonna be able to make it. I'm not feeling you like that. Something. It's just that's on her, bro. I'm not gonna put that on my boy, bro. And it just comes with the dating game, bro. You're gonna run into some people that's just gonna do you dirty, bro. You're just gonna run into some people that's gonna do you filthy. So I'm not gonna put that on my boy, man. I'm not gonna put that on him. So like, in conclusion, in my opinion, all he needs to do, he needs to keep shooting. One, he needs to sit there and actually get some male counterparts or some male friends to sit there and actually teach him the ropes and stuff like that and have his back. Then once he get there, he need to hit the gym, you know, work on himself, better himself, get his confidence up and stuff like that. And then 3 and final, keep shooting. Even real shooters miss. Kobe missed a lot. But guess what? He's still one of the greatest of all time. So keep shooting, keep improving your game, keep improving, and one day you're going to find that one person. Heck, he might even, to be honest, even as he is, he might sit there and not even need to hit the gym really too hard, bro, because there are some women that like heavier set dudes, and he's not, pause, no diddy, he's not an ugly guy. He can be saved. I feel like he can be saved, something like that. He need to just get in the gym, you get in the lab a little bit, bro, but I'm not going to say he completely cooked. But alright, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. Go ahead and support him, support me, bro. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if y'all new, y'all. And I'm out, y'all. Peace.